what the task is, and they would defend this one well. You can see these game on our websites, ogmnewsng.com, and of course, ogmnewsfc.com. You can watch the football commentary on these websites, and you can also watch on any of our social media, as we are live currently on all our social media and on our websites with a video presentation from the studio. Now, cross coming to the box. Wolves defend well, and Wolves can capitalize on a counter attack. A very good movement here. A long spell from Wolves number 3. Ant-Nouri goes all the way. And then Chelsea man quickly back to defend. And that is nothing but a wasted effort. Very good run, nevertheless. Wolves goalkeeper now getting involved. Now let's quickly go to the lineup. Sanchez in goal for Chelsea. Enzo Maresca man line up with Sanchez in goal as usual. Back 4 will be James Adarabioyo, Chalobah, and Cucurella. What a strange thing for Chelsea. They called Chalobah back from loan from Crystal Palace. He was performing very well for Crystal Palace. Now he's back for Chelsea. Put in a sliding tackle there. It does look like he got a nibble there. In the middle of the pack for Chelsea is Caicedo, Desbury Hall, and Palmer. And up front will be Madueke, Pedro Neto, and Jackson. On the bench is Achpong, Disasi, Joao Felix, George, McGui, Gusto, Jorgensen, the second goalkeeper, Nkunku, and Sancho. And on the other hand, with Wolverhampton Wanderers, the Victor Pereira man with Jose Sa, as usual, in goal. And in the back 3, they play this one is Doherty, Bonner, and Agbadu. And going forward in the middle of the pack is Nelson Semenyo and Andre, Joao Gomez, and Ant-Nouri. Up front in the attack is Sarabia, Mati Cunha, and Strand Larsen. Of course, these are very, very deadly attack for Wolverhampton. They can cause any damage anytime. And offside flag goes up against Jackson there, as he was really, really causing some nuisance there. The replay does look like it's very close. And the instruction is that if it is very close, that way he should allow the play to go to the end zone before raising up the flag, because I do not know how a naked eyes could really see that, but it's something that the VAR will actually be spot on. A high foot there to cut Chalobah, and that is a free kick to Chelsea. On the bench for Wolverhampton Wanderers is Bellegarde, Pedro Lima, Dawson Doyle, Carlo Forbes, Gonzalo Guedes, Rodrigo Gomez, Hien Chan, and Johnston. And the referee for this match is Simon Hooper. Video assistant referee is Matt Donohue. And assistant referee Adrian Holmes and Simon Long all together. And fourth official is Stuart Atwell. Madueke cross into the box. It finds Cucurella, but Cucurella rise up to no avail. And assistant VAR in this match, official assistant VAR is Daniel Cook. Chelsea back on the ball quickly. Moving it well in the middle of the park. James now. James, who is slotting in from the fullback to the middle of the park. Madueke with a dribble. He runs with the ball. A cross coming to the box. And Jose Sa with a save. And that was taken away from Chelsea player who were approaching dangerously into the area. You're watching Football League Fest, and this is Chelsea versus Wolverhampton Wanderers right at Stamford Bridge, and you are listening or either watching from Football League Fest, a presentation of OGMNewsFC.com. You can see us or you can listen to us on the radio. Just a side now. Doherty with a long ball. Kukurea at the end of that. And Cole Palmer. Palmer now. Palmer loses footing, but he got the ball back. Palmer still. And the ball finds its way to an out-of-touch position. It will be a throw to Chelsea. It's 10 minutes gone in this game, and it is in the balance here at Stamford Bridge. Still 0-0. James on the ball. Cross coming from Madueke, flashes through, and a header from Bueno to take it to safety for Wolves. Another cross coming in, and it met Jackson. A rebound there in the box, and it's a little confusing there in the box as blue and yellow shirt were fighting for the ball on the spot. Then Wolves escapes narrowly there. A lot of tough struggle in the box with the ball standing still, and Chelsea could not get footing right in front of the goal, and Wolves was able to take the ball away. Madueke now, he has flashes of good game earlier on here. He find one long ball to find Pedro Neto on the other side. Pedro Neto with a cross into the box. It finds Madueke again. Madueke with a good control. Flashes to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer with a shot, but the shot went wide. Narrowly wide as Cole Palmer was trying to pick the goalkeeper by surprise. Good exchange there between Pedro Neto and what a ball. A lot of feet moving around earlier in the box as the ball was standing still in front of Wolves' goal, and too many feet. Only Wolves was able to clear at the end of the day. Joseph Sa with a long ball now, trying to find Cunha. Ball was too long, too pacey for Cunha to catch up with. That will be a throw. A throw quickly taken. Now Darabioyo can find Palmer. Palmer to Desbury Hall. Desbury Hall return the ball to James, who have struggled with several injuries at the beginning of this season so far. Darabioyo. And now Kukurea. Kukurea with a sliding pass through, but didn't reach its target. James to retrieve quickly for Chelsea. Dangerously. That ball there was on the money for Wolves. Kukurea now with a round. Kukurea to Pedro Neto. Neto. The long ball towards Madueke. Madueke controls well, and he runs with it. The cross comes in. Kukurea flies in, but couldn't catch the ball. And now, immediately, ball pounced on by Chelsea defense. Chalobah finds Palmer. Chalobah now. Darabioyo. Just so you know, the ball within the feet of the Chelsea player like Magnet. They're not letting it go. They are taking a huge portion of the possession here. Madueke now. And now Wolves have opportunity with Cunha. Kunha Lassen lost the ball and retrieve it immediately as Chelsea could not get on the loose ball. Now not Tory. And Tory to Agbado. Agbado lost the ball in his own half to be a Chelsea corner, I believe, unless I see something differently. It's a goal kick, as I have predicted that wrongly. Goal kick taken. Chalobah, header to defend. Goalkeeper Chelsea's, goalkeeper Sanchez on the ball. You can watch these on OGMNewsFC.com and OGMNewsEnergy.com, your favorite websites to news station and football news. Desbury Hall with opportunity up front. Desbury Hall with a good move here. Ball right away to out of touch position to be a throw to Chelsea. Throw quickly taken. Chelsea back on the ball. Moving well in the middle of the park. Chalobah now. Chalobah. Kukureya. Kukureya now. Back to Chalobah. Long ball to find Madueke by Chalobah. Madueke controls well. Find James. James to Adarabioyo. The captain of the Chelsea side. Had a struggle, big struggle lately. Cole Palmer pick up the ball in the right way. And now find himself in the box. A shot comes in. Saved by Joseph Sa. Non-Chelsea player available to rebound. What a beat-up play. What a shot from Cole Palmer. Of course, you know Cole Palmer always take opportunity like that. And he takes it well, so to say. Decide with a good save, nevertheless. But the save seems to leave its mark on Joseph Sa. He seems to be coming off with a nibble from that save. He did save the ball, but he couldn't save himself, as he's now picking up an injury and being attended to by the medical team on the Wolves side. Jose Sa forming a regular position for Wolves in their matches recent time. Now we all have to wait, as he's being attended to by the medical staff from injury he picked up from that save. I guess it has to take a lot to put your game, your team in the balance. If you are watching on the Facebook, or you are watching on the YouTube or any of the other social media, this is Football League Fest, presented to you by OGMNewsFC.com. You are watching these on your favorite FM radio, OGM News FM. Chelsea to throw. as Madueke is getting ready to flash one across, but it does look like Chelsea in a spot mashing spirit will let Wolves have the ball to restart from there. James to throw for Chelsea. James Caicedo, a return ball to James. He finds Adarabioyo. Adarabioyo plays Chalobah. Chalobah now pick up the pace, moving the ball well down. Palmer. And now Jetsbury Hall finds Adarabioyo. Caicedo with a through ball that almost finds Palmer, but well defended there by Wolverhampton. And Konha with a dribble and around. Now seeing Semenyo get the ball, but the ball nicked away from him. And Chelsea will have a throw. A throw taken quickly by James, and James to Adarabioyo. Adarabioyo finds his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper lobs one, trying to find Kukurea, but ball didn't reach its destination. And Wolves pounds. Wolves at the edge of the box now, dangerously approaching Chelsea. But it does look like Caicedo do his thing. He got the ball away from Wolves in the right area. Caicedo can walk it all the way to the box, but Caicedo was not able to find a player. And now Pedro Neto found by Cole Palmer. Ball seems to be a waste. And James flashes off his trademark shot. Cole Palmer loses that opportunity there. Now Pedro Neto to reverse from the middle of the pack. It does look like he was being fouled there, but the referee waved that off. And immediately Wolves with opportunity to counter. Wolves at the edge of the box. Konha with a shot. Flashes across the goal, but leaves no threat at all. What a seized opportunity there for Caicedo. I'm sorry, that was Jackson who seized the ball from the middle of the pack and ran with it. But unfortunately, that one was not meant to be, as Wolverhampton Wanderers came back quickly to track down Adarabioyo now. James. Newcastle United with a very good opportunity to extend the lead on top four, but they messed that up as they were well beaten. They were well beaten earlier. And Chelsea with opportunity here. What a mistake by Jose Sa, the goalkeeper. What is he doing? Oh my word, what was he doing? That almost punished. Well, it wasn't the goalkeeper, actually. It was his player who knocked the ball off his run. And Wolves almost made a terrible mistake here. But thankfully, they recovered very, very quickly. Well, as I was saying earlier, Southampton Wanderers that is supposed to capitalize. Cross coming to the box. It found James, a shot, and now it looks like a goal, but the assistant referee's flag already gone up. As Adarabioyo converts from a close range. Adarabioyo was onside. He was clearly onside. All the player that was not off did not interfere. That is a goal in my own book. That is a goal. Adarabioyo was clearly onside. Every other player in the blue shirt was off. The assistant referee got it wrong. We got a situation here for the VAR. But during the VAR replay, you can see clearly that Adarabioyo was clearly onside before he latched onto the loose ball from James' shot. He was onside, and the call would be a goal, as not the Chelsea player who were offside interfere with the ball. In the end, the referee will have to travel to his screen, but I'm guessing right about now, the VAR already decide that Adarabioyo was onside. Yes, it is a goal. And opportunity denied earlier. And Chelsea can now celebrate. It is definitely the first goal of the game, as Adarabioyo was taking advantage of a loose ball, and he pouncing from there to punish definitely punish Wolverhampton Wanderers. It was initial shot from James that was deflected to meet Tosin. And Tosin Adarabioyo wasted no time, one-on-one with the goalkeeper in a very close range. He pulls the trigger, and Chelsea 1-goal lead. Ball back in play now. Chelsea having to defend. James defended well, he does, as he watched the ball all the way to a throw. I'm guessing that will be a throw for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Ball pass back. Wants the chance to get the ball. Now Cucurella now move the ball quickly as Wolves is trying to respond. A turnaround from Pedro. Founds Chalobah. Chalobah goes to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper finds Adarabioyo, the goal scorer that makes difference in this game. Adarabioyo all the way to the middle of the back, founds Desbury Hall. James now. Caicedo. Chalobah. Now Pedro. Pedro loses the ball. And now last scene, pick up the ball in a good area for Wolves. Conrad driving through Semenyo. But James to intervention to get the ball away. Wolves, since the goal, seems to find themselves from a slumber. And they are managing to fight on here. To be a corner kick for Wolves. Corner kick for Wolves, everybody fighting in the box. As Wolves is trying to respond to that. 1 goal down. Nevertheless, the call from the assistant referee is right on point. It's the way they should act. The flag goes up after the ball was in the back of the net, just to be able to raise concern because he didn't see it. But the VAR is right there to fix problems like that. And yes, they did fix it. But from a corner kick, got a loose ball, and it is a goal kick to Chelsea. Goal kick quickly taken. Casado now to Chalobah. Chalobah finds Cucurella. Cucurella back to Chalobah. Now, goalkeeper Darabio moved the ball right into the middle of the pack, losing to Wolves player. Lasted and Kunha could not stop him as Chelsea moved the ball around confidently. Casado slided through to Cucurella. Cucurella now moved the ball forward. Cucurella found no one with a pass. That was a fluffed. Very, very bad mistakes there from Cucurella trying to find Pedro Neto, but the ball misses target. Wolves to throw. Throw quickly taken. Chelsea get back on the ball. Squeeze the ball out of Wolves' hands. And now Darabio finds James. James to Jackson. Jackson to Madueke, who goes back to James. James with a good dribble to hold on to the ball. Darabio now. Chalobah. It's the back three. Chelsea's exchanging well here. And now Desbury Hall. Casado. Madueke. Desbury Hall. Open things up in the middle of the pack. Spread one out wide to find Pedro Neto. Neto controls the ball well and runs with it to the edge of the box now. Pedro Neto bounds. Chalobah. Cucurella. Back to Chalobah. Now Darabio, the goal scorer in between these two. Palmer now. Back to Tosin. Now Casado. James now. Desbury Hall. Madueke will run with the ball. Madueke still. Madueke tackled. It is a foul, says the referee. We are at the 32nd minutes on the clock. It is Chelsea with a narrow lead as usual, because in their previous game, they've always maintained this narrow lead. What they do after is what is concerning for the Chelsea fans. Chelsea with a free kick in a close range in a very dangerous area for Wolverhampton. Wanderers. Free kick is in a good area. And this one can be very dangerous. James standing on it and Pedro Neto standing on it. Cross cut into the box. Clearance by Wolves. And it is Jackson who retrieves and recycles. Jackson finds Madueke. A cross coming to the box. Cross cleared. Casado with a shot from distance. Blocked. And Cole Palmer with a retry from across. Cross that couldn't find anyone, as that one was watched to a goal kick situation. Wolverhampton goal kick. Wolverhampton now moving the ball with intentions. Approaching quickly to the area. Wolverhampton at the edge of the box. And they could not do anything as Sarabia lost his footing there. But they quickly get back on the ball to recycle it. Still Wolverhampton. It is Abadu. Goes back, but Jackson breathing heavily on the back. Darabia with a header. Madueke with a missed header. Just out with a long ball. Long ball. Defended well by Darabia. Madueke loses the ball in the middle of the park as he was playing lackadaisically there. And Kunha now. Gomez. Andre now for Wolves. Gomez. Now Badu. Badu spread one out wide to find Bueno. Bueno finds Nori. Nori still. And Wolves threatening at the edge of the box. Nori finds himself in the box. But well defended by Chalobah. But it does look like an offside for Antonori. By the time he get that ball, it was perfectly played offside by Chelsea back four. Even at that, Chalobah was available to defend well. Well, I want to know what this story is about Chalobah. He performed very well for Crystal Palace, and he finds his way back into the Chelsea lineup. Is this how Chelsea turned around their season by kneecapping Crystal Palace? Sliding tackle there from Caicedo. Caicedo in pain as Chelsea get the ball in the middle of the park. Caicedo still very much in pain. Cole Palmer. We have to play that one out for a quick attention to Caicedo. A sliding tackle from Caicedo to get the ball away, but he was heavily fell on by Andre, who I do not really think he knows much about it. Does look like Caicedo is claiming that Andre kicks out on him as he was falling off. I'm not sure he does know much about that. Saturday night game in London, in England, in Manchester United, in Manchester City. And Chelsea will be traveling to Etihad Stadium for the second leg of the Premier League game against Manchester City, who have now found themselves back in form. What a good time for Manchester City to welcome Chelsea. What a bad time for Chelsea to be traveling to Etihad Stadium. They will have a lot to go there when Manchester City was struggling. But Manchester City, who beats Manchester City, who heavily beat Ipswich Town 6-0 on Sunday. We'll be glad to welcome anyone into the Etihad. At the moment, they do not have any reason to be worried, or do they? I don't think I am in the best position to predict that, as I hate prediction very much. I'm not so good with the idea of trying to predict what will happen in football, because as you know, football is not mathematics. I do know some mathematics, know how to do some calculation, but it's just that it never worked with football. Just you guys know that already. Well, but back in play as Caicedo now back on his feet. It's Wolves now with opportunity to respond. Andre moving the ball quickly. It finds the run of Sarabia. And now in the middle of the back is Konha. Konha finds Rabia, a shot comes in from Wolves, but through the bodies in the blue shirt to deflect the heat from that shot. And the goalkeeper quickly picks that up. I hope at the end of the day, there's a big story behind Chalobah being recalled from loan from Crystal Palace. 67% of the possession so far for Chelsea and 33 for Wolves. 11 shots on target. 11 shots on total for Chelsea and 2 for Wolves. 3 on target for Chelsea. None on target for Wolves. A foul there as Wolves bring down Andre. Now we get himself a yellow card. He's been long coming, some will say, because he's the one who was involved with Caicedo earlier. He escaped that, but not this one, as he picked up a yellow card for a cynical foul on Cole Palmer. Chelsea with a throw. Moving the ball with Chalobah now. Back to Tosin. James now. Darabio. And now Desbury Hall. A pass to find Madueke, but Madueke was fouled. Desbury Hall retrieve immediately. Finds Palmer. Palmer finds Pedro. Pedro Neto now with a drive into the box. He found Cucurella across to pick out Desbury Hall and Jackson. But that was well defended by Wolves. Madueke now loses the ball in the good area. Madueke was fouled by Cunha. He will claim, but the referee will make do for a playoff because he think he didn't see anything. The replay did show let trailing to peak Madueke there. Just back on the ball to start from the back. He's Adarabioyo now. And now ball finds Cunha in the middle of the pack. Wolves to the free kick as James put in a tackle there. Illegal tackle, says the referee. You are watching and listening to Football League Fest. Chelsea versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. This one is taking place at Stamford Bridge and is being presented to you by OGMNewsFC.com. And from right here from OGM News FM radio. You can watch these games on OGMNewsNG.com, and you can also watch on OGMNewsFC.com. Wolves with a cross into the box. Now mounting the prayer, find a goal before the end of the half, but the header was way too wide and high. But attempt is coming now quickly as Wolves is trying to find opportunity to get back into this game. All right, let me use this opportunity to apologize for my friends on the social media, on Facebook and on the YouTube. All right, let me use these opportunity the audio to for you for a while now,
friends on the social media
seems to have been fixed.
The audio
On Facebook and on the YouTube, on the social media.
Couldn't get the audio.
That is the problem.
Those of you on the radio did not
have
that
since the beginning of this game
fixed. The audio is back online.
Thankfully,
on
we are
media.
able to fix that.
But audio
That
on
is the problem
social
those
media
of you on the radio did not have
since the beginning of this
I
game.
really
have to apologize for you guys. Wolverhampton out with a corner
thankfully,
kick.
we are able to fix that
Audio on the social
in
media
an attempt to get
a feedback.
and I
response.
really
have to
Corner kick comes
apologize
into the box,
for you
clear the
guys.
box in.
Wolverhampton
Header.
out with a corner kick. Wolverhampton mountain prayer at this
In
time,
an
and it is
attempt to
45
get
minutes already on the clock,
a
and 6
feedback
minutes extra time
response.
added. Corner kick
We
comes
will
into the
watch
box,
on for the
cleared
next
by
6
Jackson
minutes
to
Header.
see who can blink
in this game.
Wolverhampton mountain prayer at this
Before
time, and it
the
is
end of
45
the
minutes
first
already on the
half.
clock, and 6 minutes extra
Once again,
time
I'd like
added.
to apologize for all our
We
friends
watch on for the next
on the
6
social
minutes
media
to see
that
who
we
can
couldn't
blink.
get
the audio
in
on
this game.
earlier enough. But
before
thankfully,
the end
that
of
was
the
fixed.
first half.
And once again, I'd like to apologize for all our
can now
friends
transmit
on the social
to
media
that we
couldn't
media
get
platform
the audio on
alongside
earlier enough.
the vision.
But thankfully, that was fixed.
Very much for all your
And
patience.
You've been
OGM
great, guys.
News
Been
FM can now
wonderful
transmit
view.
to
And I can
our
always tell you,
social
you are the
media
engine
platform
room of this show.
alongside the
All
vision.
you guys on the social media. James,
Thank you
now,
very much for all your patience.
with a
You've been
turnaround to
great,
lose,
guys.
guys. It's been
James,
wonderful.
still wonderful with you.
James, holding
And
the
I
ball
can
for too
always
long.
tell
You are the
and a
engine
foul
room of this show.
What's
All
necessary
you guys
from
on the social media. James now
Wolves to
with a
stop him.
turnaround to lose couldn't have.
My advice
James still
for James is
James
to
holding the ball for too long, taking
and a
too
foul.
long. Stop taking too long. The
what's
ball
necessary from
because you know what? If you
Wolves
pick
to
up so
stop
many
him.
injury as you
My
usually do,
advice for James
you
is
don't
to
want to stay too long on the ball, or
taking
else you
too
get a lot
long.
of nibble,
Stop taking
lot
too
of
long
kick.
on the ball.
Then
We
because
go
you know
back
what?
into saying
If you pick up so many
song of
injury
James
as you usually
out
do
because of injury.
you do not want
I'm
to
just
stay
saying,
too long
who
on
am
the
I
ball,
to
or else you
advise?
get a lot of nibble, a lot of kick.
Madueke
Then
now.
we go back into
Wolf
saying
Class 1
song of James out because of injury. Samando, I'm just saying.
Who am
Wolves
I
have
to
opportunity
advise?
here, but lost the ball. And Rabio can drag one
Madueke now.
back to the goalkeeper.
Wolf
Goalkeeper
Class
Sanchez
1.
pick up the ball. Sanchez, who have been struggling to have a clean sheet
Samando.
lately. Wolves have
And
opportunity here, but lost the
narrowly
ball. And Rabio
escaped
can
being
drag
beaten
one back to the
in
goalkeeper.
the last game out.
Goalkeeper Sanchez pick up the ball. Sanchez, who have been struggling to have a clean sheet lately, and narrowly escaped being beaten in the last game out. All right, Chelsea now will have a throw. Wolverhampton, sorry. Will have a throw. Ball long into the middle of the park. Casado retrieve for
Right,
Chelsea.
Chelsea
Now
now.
Correa getting involved. Will have
But
a
it does
throw.
look like
Wolverhampton
settled
down
down
for a goal kick here. Will have a throw. 6 minutes added. Ball long
And
into
out
the
of
middle of the
that,
park. Casado
3
retrieve for
minutes
Chelsea.
already gone.
Correa getting involved.
From
But it
this
does look like
first half.
Wolves will settle down for a goal.
3
kick here
minutes
to go before we 6
switch
minutes
to
a
added.
break. And
And
out of
before
that,
we kickstart
3 minutes
half.
already gone. Long ball by Joseph Sai into the middle of the park.
From
Finds
this first
James.
half.
James redirect the ball back to
And
Madueke.
3 minutes to go
Madueke
before
who
we
controls
switch
the
to
ball
a
with his
break.
hands.
And
And
before
pick
we
up a
kickstart
foul.
the second half.
A long
Wolves
ball by
to the
Joseph
free
Sai
kick.
into the middle of the park. Finds James. James
There's
redirect
no
the
reason
ball
for
back
him to complain.
Madueke.
He has his hand on the
Madueke,
ball when
who
he was
controls
controlling
the ball
that.
with his hands. Madueke should have
And
known
pick up a
better.
foul.
Wolves to the free kick.
There's no reason for him to
Badu.
complain. He has his hand on the ball
Spread
when
one
he
out
was
wide to
controlling
Bueno.
that.
Madueke
Bueno
should
now
have known
finds
Gomez.
better.
Gomez to Samando. Samando loses his man. A good dribble. And now a one-on-one with Desperate Hall. Finds
Spread
James.
one out wide to
James
Bueno.
now. Bueno
They clear
now
the ball.
finds Gomez.
Gomez.
Ball coming off.
Semendo loses his man.
Desbury
A good
Hall.
dribble.
Semendo with a
And
quick
now
throw.
one-on-one with Desbury
Semendo
Hall.
now.
Finds James.
Good opportunity to cross
James
one into the
now.
box.
But
And
he
clear the ball.
held and nutmeg there
Ball
by
coming off.
Gomez on
Desbury
Desbury
Hall.
Hall.
Semendo with a quick throw.
Desbury Hall
Semendo
Semendo to
now.
take the ball away. Still
Good
has
opportunity to
turn
cross
around
one into the
quickly and
box.
slide that one away.
But he held and saved
nutmeg
himself
there
from that
by
embarrassment of
Gomez
being
on
dribbled
Desbury Hall.
from a
But
nutmeg.
Desbury Hall favorite to take the ball away. Still as he turn around quickly
Corner
and
kick to
slide that one away.
Wolverhampton Wanderers and save himself from that embarrassment of being dribbled
Raya.
from a nutmeg. Fighting it out with Agbadu. Referee now having to
Corner kick to
intervene.
Wolverhampton
Wanderers. Raya. Fighting it out with Agbadu. Referee now having
Over
to
the cross into the box.
intervene.
Chelsea goalkeeper with a save, but no, it's rebounded and goal for Wolves. Before the end of the half, it's a lot of
Over the
chaos
cross into
there.
the box.
Chelsea goalkeeper
They wish
with
they
a
can
save, but
destabilize
no,
Chelsea
it's
goalkeeper,
rebounded
and
and
they were
goal for
successful with that.
Wolves. Before the end of the
It is
half,
1-1
before the end of the half,
It's a
unless
lot of
VAR
chaos there.
did anything in this game, it
They
stays
wish they
the
could
way we
destabilize
are
Chelsea
watching.
goalkeeper, and they were successful with that.
It is 1-1 before the end of the half. Unless VAR pick anything in this game, it stays the way we
Goalkeeper
are watching.
punch.
And he couldn't get to the second ball. Goalkeeper punch. It looks like there is a foul on the
And he
goalkeeper.
couldn't get to the
as he
second
was
ball.
going for the second ball, the first ball. And now this is a lot of job for the VAR to do
looks like
because
there
I
is a
believe they
foul
will check
on the
this.
goalkeeper
But the referee
as
did
he
his
was
going for the
anything.
second ball, the first ball.
And that.
And now this is a lot of job for the VAR to do because
looks
I
like
believe
the
they
fair
will
play-
check this. But the
as
referee
Wolves
did his
is
spot
standing
anything
in between the goalkeeper and the ball.
and that is a fair play. And Chelsea to the replay now.
It looks like a
Did
fair
you miss
play.
when I told you earlier
As
that
Wolves
Chelsea
is
always have
standing in
these
between the
narrow
goalkeeper
lead?
and the ball.
But then to sustain the lead
It's a
has
fair
always been
play.
the problem for Chelsea. And exactly
And
as I
Chelsea
predicted it
to the replay
while
now.
we are here.
Did
Did you
Chelsea
miss when I told you
versus
earlier
Wolves,
that
1-1.
Chelsea always
Wolves
have
now
these
managing
narrow
to
leads?
cross one into
But
the
then
box.
to sustain the
Terence
lead has always
necessary
been the problem for
shallow
Chelsea. And
take
exactly
that one
as I
away.
predicted it while we are here.
If Chelsea is
Chelsea
sticking to
versus
short
Wolves,
of
the
1-1,
defense,
Wolves now
they do need
managing
to
cross
do
one into
something
the box.
about the goalkeeper
Clearance
too.
necessary from shallow.
That's
but
just my opinion.
to take that one away,
Because so far,
if Chelsea
the
is sticking
goalkeeper
to
in the nature
short
of
of
the defense,
cross coming to
they
the box
do
from
need
corner
to do
kick.
something
A
about the
punch.
goalkeeper too.
And
That's
the
just my
clearance.
opinion.
And now the referee
Because
has seen enough in the first
So
half
far,
to be
the
the end of the
goalkeeper
first
in the
half.
nature of
and
cross
this
coming
one
to the box
goes
from
to
corner kick,
a punch
the end of the first
and the
half
clearance.
here.
And
Thankfully,
now the referee has seen enough in the first half to be the end of the first half. And this one goes to
now the end of the first half here. Thankfully, finally.
News of them for news entertainment sounds pretty
Now.
good to me.
Finally.
News of them for news entertainment sounds pretty good to me.
OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. For news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me.
Rogers moving the ball quickly on the back of Ramsey. The shot comes in. Blocked. And I said,
Sounds pretty good to me.
now, see that. But what expected the three? Aston Villa. They make 3 for Aston Villa. What is going on with your
Rogers,
What the ball quickly on the part of Ramsey. The shot comes in. Blocked. And I said, now, see that. But what
If
expected
you're
the
not
three?
part of the football commentary live
They
show,
make 3 for Aston
you are
Villa.
missing.
What is going on with
Catch
your
up
boy?
with every football
What is
action in
going on?
Europe.
What
It
is
is
going on?
Football League Fest
Cannot
on
question the way
OGNewsFC.com. If you are not part of the football commentary live show, you are missing. Catch up with every football action in Europe. It is Football League Fest on OGNewsFC.com.
Well defended by National response.
OGNewsFC.com, final destination for football stories.
1-on-1 with Kyle Walker across country.
Truly
Swing of the
unbelievable.
board by Kai Havertz. Well defended by Man City to clear that one.
OGNewsFC.com, final destination for football stories.
to me.
Football League Fest. Truly unbelievable.
Oh, Jim News FM, for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me.
OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. Sounds pretty good to me.
Right. It does look right now Chelsea see going through the same trouble that they had in the LA game. Just as we expect that, right? At least it does look right now Chelsea see going through the same
and stay in the top
trouble.
Now Chelsea
they
is
had
backpedaling
in
just
the
like they
LA
do in the
game.
previous game.
Just
5
as we
games
expect
on
that
the roll previously.
they
Now
will
this one will
show
be the
up
6th game.
and we
Play some
they
good
messed
game
up
and
a
stay in the
very
top
good,
4.
Good,
But now
good
Chelsea
game
is
that they are
backpedaling
supposed
just like they do in their previous game.
advantage of.
5 games on the
this is
roll previously, and now
many
this one will
pundits
be the 6th
agree
game
that
in
is
which
they
they
messed
for
up
Chelsea.
a very
after
good
having
game
a very
that
good
they are
moment
supposed
from the
to
beginning.
take
Of the
advantage
season
of
until
those
games.
What
Until
many pundits
those games
Chelsea were
agree
playing
that
at a
it's
high,
a
playing at a
freebie
high
for
level.
Chelsea
You know,
after having a
very good
Liverpool,
moment from the beginning of the season
tailgating
until
closely to Liverpool.
those games.
I mean, if
until
they
those
take
games,
all
Chelsea
points
were
from
playing at a
these
high, playing at a
smaller
high
games
level.
because it is
You know,
believed to be
finding
a much
themselves
smaller game from the
following
one
Liverpool.
they played earlier. Most of these
You know,
teams they already beat
tailgating
closely
first
to
in the
Liverpool.
Premier League.
I mean,
So
if they take all points from these smaller games, because it is believed to be
that
a much
Chelsea
smaller game
now
from
will
the one
be
they
on top of the
played
table
earlier.
because
Most of these teams they
Liverpool
already
dropped
beat
many
in the
points
first half of the Premier
on the
League.
road to
So
that.
if
But unfortunately,
they take all 3 points,
Chelsea
could
could
not
not
capitalize. And the
it
fact
could have been that Chelsea now will be on top of the
Chelsea is not
table
the only
because
one who cannot
Liverpool
capitalize
dropped many
on
points
the
on the road to that.
of Liverpool.
But unfortunately,
Arsenal,
Chelsea
could not capitalize on that.
and they find
And
themselves
rather than
backpedaling.
Arsenal,
Now, winning
Chelsea is
all
not the
points,
only
they
one who cannot
dropped so many points
capitalize
as well
on
up
the
until this
fumble
moment.
of Liverpool.
And we are now
Even
at the halftime
Arsenal,
of Chelsea
could
versus
not capitalize on
Wolverhampton
that.
And
this is
full
rather
league
than
fest
Arsenal winning all
presentation
points,
of
they
OGM News
dropped
FC
so many
and you
points
can
as
watch
well
this show
up until
on
this
moment.
OGM
And
News
we are now at the
FC.com
halftime of
and OGM
Chelsea
News
versus
FC.com.
Wolverhampton Wanderers,
And
this is
definitely
Football
on
League
all
Fest
our social media.
presentation of
Thank
OGM
you
News
for
FC.com, and you can
watching,
watch
and
this
thank
show
you for
on
listening.
OGMNewsNG.com and OGMNewsFC.com, and definitely
we'll be
on
back
all
with
our
you
social media.
Thank you for
quick break
watching,
myself
and
as
thank
we are
you
waiting
for
for the second half
listening.
to kick off. This is Football League Fest on OGMNewsFC.com. And I will be back with you in a quick break for myself as we are waiting for the second half to kick off.
Oh, Jim News FM, for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me.
Meets FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. Sounds pretty good to me.
Go just more quickly on the pass of Ramsey. The chance comes in. Block. And that's it. Now, what is giving the free? Ask him to do that. It's making it free for us to do that. What is going on with your Rogers? What the ball quickly on the pass of Ramsey. The chance comes in. Block. And that's it. Now, it's what is
If you are
making
not
it free?
part of the football commentary live show, you are missing.
What is going on
Catch
with
up
your boys?
with every
What
football
is
show in
going on?
Europe.
What
It
is
is
going on?
Football League Fest on OGNNewsFC.com. If you are not part of the football commentary live show, you are missing. Catch up with every football action in Europe. It is Football League Fest on OGNNewsFC.com.
Well defended by Mercenary.
OGNNewsFC.com, final destination for football story.
One-on-one with Kyle Walker across comes in.
Truly
Swing up
unbelievable.
the board by Kai Havertz. Well defended by Man City to clear that one.
OGNNewsFC.com, final destination for a football story. Football League Fest, truly unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Right, game in black, back in play. Chelsea with a quick intervention now to get something from the stat. Madueke to throw quickly. Casado down. Pounds the Darabioyo. Long ball trying to find Madueke, but Darabioyo could not find his target. You're watching and listening to Football League Fest on OGMNewsFC.com. Football League Fest is a presentation of OGMNewsFC.com. And you can watch these on the website, OGMNewsFC.com, or on OGMNewsNG.com. James now, ball back to Tosin Darabioyo, finds the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper with unnecessary delay on the ball, and Kunha's prayer almost pay off to take the ball away from the goalkeeper. Sanchez now finally kicked the ball long. Jackson picks things up. Cole Palmer spread one out wide to find Madueke. Madueke to the loose ball. Madueke in the box, and ball well defended there by immediately Wolves back on the ball. Chelsea back on the ball, sorry. Cole Palmer now driving through the middle of the pack for Chelsea. Cole Palmer still a long ball finds Madueke. Madueke drives into the box and now pick up Kukurea in the box. Kukurea could not set out his feet. Pedro Neto now with a cross now. Bounds Jackson. Madueke with a shot that getting anywhere. And James have to recycle for Chelsea. Casado now. Ping pong pass to pick out Madueke. A foul comes in now. But it does look like the referee advised plays on. Kukurea to retrieve the ball for Chelsea. It does look like Chelsea players need to stay on their feet more, as the referee don't really care about them falling over too much. And the shot comes in. Jose Sa, watch that one all the way. Shot from Madueke. Jose Sa now. Long throw to peek out and Nori. Satrabia. Cross from Wolves. Kunha blocked by Casado to be Wolves' corner kick. Gonna kick in the area. Can he find someone? But it's side netting at the end of the day, as no one was able to connect with that. Now, Desbury Hall finds Madueke. Madueke picked Desbury Hall now picked Jackson, who is already on offside position. I do not think Desbury Hall gets the message quickly when Jackson needed that pass. He didn't arrive, and he was already offside by the time he get the ball. Badu back to the goalkeeper, Jose Sa, for Wolf restart. Bueno now on the prayer. Release the ball to Doherty. And Doherty finds Sarabia, who's already offside. Chelsea will start immediately. Casado now. Casado to Tosin. Ball long through the middle, but finds no Chelsea player. Wolf back on the ball. It is Antonori back to the goalkeeper. Prayer coming from Jackson. Badu. As Wolf is passing the ball back and forth within their box. Loose ball. Cucurella to it. Palmer now. Pedro Neto. Neto drive one to find Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer with a dribble. Cole Palmer with a shot. Well blocked. Pedro Neto to retrieve. Founds. The cross coming to the box from James. Retrieves the ball. Muzzling out his opponent. Cucurella. Cole Palmer now being watched closely. Founds Chaloba. Pedro Neto in a good area. Cucurella with a cross now. The cross looping everybody. Madueke redirect the cross to Desbury Hall, but was blocked. And Pedro Neto with an attempt that was wasted. Chelsea having all the ball. But what they do with the ball really matters. Chaloba. The tackle on Sarabia. He's 9 minutes into the second half. And 54 minutes, into the game. Wolverhampton Wanderers setting up a free kick in a good area. Free kick, ball many into the box, but Sanchez with a save to de-escalate the problem. Wolf to the throw. As that ball also was wasted by Sanchez in attempts to try to find Pedro Neto. Ball too long for even the pacey Pedro Neto. Wolf throw. Doherty goes back to his goalkeeper. Now Madueke approaching to breathe down on Prayer. Casado watch the ball all the way to out of touch. His throw. Casado with a quick throw finds a Darabioyo. Darabioyo now move the ball to the middle of the park for Chelsea. Finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer who turns around founds Desbury Hall. Desbury Hall to Madueke. Madueke back to James. Now Casado. Darabioyo with a ball to find Desbury Hall. But Desbury Hall knows not much about the ball as it hits him in the back. Now Madueke with a drive into the box. Well tackled. James goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, who is now on the prayer. Goalkeeper Sanchez founds Darabioyo. Now Chalobah. Cole Palmer now. Cole Palmer driving through the middle of the park. Founds Madueke. Madueke with a drive into the box. Madueke slide one to find Cole Palmer. A shot comes in, blocked. Looks like the shot comes off. Wolf player last. But it comes off Madueke, says the referee. Goal kick quickly taken. Doherty with a long ball to pick out Larson. Larson controls well. Finds Antinori. Antinori moved the ball through the pace toward the middle of the pack. Desbury Hall challenging but loses the ball. Mando, a looping ball, an attempt to find Kunha. A cross comes in. Chalobah with a header. James, looping ball to find Jackson, but Badu right there to defend for Wolf. Recycle the ball now to Andre. Andre with a looping ball trying to find Kunha. Defended well by Chalobah. James pick up the loose ball. Badu doing the job well for Wolf at the back. 57 minutes on the clock in the game. 12 minutes into the second half. It's still 1-1 here between Chelsea and Wolves. Jose Sa with a long ball. Long ball that almost finds Larson, but the goalkeeper was out quickly to pick that up for Chelsea. Now Casado can move the ball from the middle of the park. Finds Cucurella. Cucurella to Pedro Neto. Neto now. Neto gliding through. Neto still as he held on to the ball. Neto almost picked Palmer, but the ball picked out of his feet. Desbury Hall one-on-one with Gomez, but Gomez loses him. And Desbury Hall to the fire to bring Gomez down off the ball. To be Wolves' free kick. Free kick in a good area for Wolves. As Chelsea now is trying to manage personnel with a change, a substitute coming on with Sanchez that may replace Pedro Neto or Madueke in the Chelsea's lineup. Shot on target for Wolves is one, and that will be the only goal they have in this game. Cross comes in from Wolves, redirected. Desbury Hall to the clearance. Clearance now finds Semedo, who goes back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper to Bueno. The dribble there. They lose Madueke. Long ball to Semedo. Wolves calmly getting themselves rolling on in this game, controlling things in their own way. Chelsea take the ball away from the middle of the park. Cucurella to run with it. finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer finds James. James now to Madueke. Madueke with a cross into the box, finds Desbury Hall, and now it finds Kukurea in the middle of the box, and it is Chelsea goal. It is Chelsea goal from Kukurea. Yes, a playback from the VAR will check that definitely. Because as it stands, it is Chelsea goal. Yes, Kukurea is onside from the gliding header from Desbury Hall. The gliding header finds Kukurea in the right place in the box. Desbury Hall was forced to the ball. The gliding header finds Kukurea, who calmly cooled the ball down with his chest and stroke it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. It wasn't really clean, but he wouldn't care about that. Chelsea 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. And Pedro Neto now substituted as Jadon Santos comes in. Pedro Neto exchanging words with his coach. Does look like a displeasure from being substituted. Kukurea defended the header. Now Casedo finds Sanchez. Sanchez with a first touch on the ball. Runs with it, finds Jackson. Jackson now held the ball well. Finds Desbury Hall. Palmer now with a drive through. Palmer was stopped shot by Andre, combination with Gomez. Bodu for Wolves. James retrieve for Chelsea. Casedo now finds Tosin. James now Desbury Hall. James. Tosin Darabioyo finds Casedo in the middle of the park. Chelsea now calmly moves the ball around to the pace they really want to detect. Chalobah pick up the pace. Chalobah found Sanchez. Sanchez 1-on-1 with Antonori. Found Chalobah. Chalobah drive the ball back to Casedo in the middle of the park. Kukurea getting involved, finds Adarabioyo right at the edge of the box. James now. Casedo back to James. James to Desbury Hall. Desbury Hall turns into trouble. They quickly manage to hold on to the ball. Darabioyo now finds the goalkeeper. And it is Chalobah to Kukurea, the goal scorer of the second goal for Chelsea. Casedo now. Ball long. And now Kukurea picked things up in the right way. And Jackson was way out, but he got the ball when he was onside. And Jackson tried to hold the ball in the dangerous area. Jackson to the dribble, and he was pulled back there by Antonori. He had to pull him back, or else Jackson escaped him, and he's going to prove to be dangerous for Wolves. In the normal day, you think that pullback there is a yellow card for stopping a very good chance near the area. Shot in the second half is 5 from Chelsea, none from Wolves. On target shot is 2 from Chelsea, none from Wolves. Touches in the box, it's 19 from Chelsea, 3 from Wolves at this stage of the game, which only tells you that Chelsea is very much aggressively going for it. Going for it more than they had to be settling for. And dark ball in the area. It finds the net. And Chelsea to the second goal from Madueke, who finally redirect the ball. What just happened? What just happened? Unbelievable as Wolves managed to mess everything up there. Not defending well. But when the ball strolled back, Kukurea was already offside, but he did not interfere with the ball. And Madueke nods it in. Madueke definitely onside. And from where I'm sitting, after Kukurea interfered with the goalkeeper, the second ball that rolls in, Kukurea did not interfere with it. He is clearly in an offside position. For not interfering, that may have allowed Chelsea the opportunity for a good goal. Yes, the goal stands, and it is 3 goals to Chelsea, 1 to Wolverhampton. Does look like Chelsea in this second half got the message right from their manager to finish it off. One thing they have not been able to do in previous games, in previous 5 games at least, Chelsea have messed up either a good lead or a very good game. Wolves suddenly now have to dig in deep to ask more questions if they have to get anything out of this game. A throw to find Chalobah. Chalobah goes back to the goalkeeper. Now James picked by his goalkeeper, Tosin. A dangerous pass there. Finds Casado. That slide through in front of Wolves' man, which is very dangerous in my own take. But Darabio took that risk and find Casado. Cole Palmer now, who have been silent in this game so far. But as things open up now, Cole Palmer may have room to do some damage. Darabio now. And now James. Now ball finds Sancho. Sancho finds Kukurea. Kukurea finds Sancho again. And Sancho's driving through. And the cross comes in. Blocked. But Sancho's still in poor position to get the advantage. And he got that advantage. Sancho's to the dribble. He finds himself in the box all by himself. Dangerously walking things in the middle of the yellow shouts. And now Cole Palmer pick up the ball, which he loses. Illegally, says the referee, as it was brought down in the area to be a Chelsea free kick. A Chelsea free kick in the area. It is a very good position for James, remembering exactly what he did in the last penalty in this kind of position. One can only expect James to capitalize on this opportunity here. Well, this one is a little long way out than what we saw with Bournemouth when Chelsea fought back in that game level. They almost lose that game until James did a magic from the free kick in the last minute of that game. Cook Palmer is the only one there standing on this one, hoping he's going to cross. A cross comes in now, and that was defended well by Wolverhampton Wanderers. Acedo will get a yellow card for his efforts to stop a game that is building up with Kunta there. Wolves free kick. Now, Antonori finds Doherty. Doherty goes back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper on the prayer from Jackson. He has to clear the ball. He has to. Now ball back for Badu. Desbury Hall pick up the loose ball. He was fouled, says the assistant referee, Joao Gomez, the culprit. James to the free kick for Chelsea. As Wolverhampton Wanderers is getting ready for their very first change of the game. James pick ones all the way into the box. Can he find a header? Does look like Darabia was rising, but Wolves defended well. James to retrieve and recycle. Finds Jackson. Jackson now. Play one to go back to James. Casado now getting involved. A long one to pick out Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer controls well. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Sanchez now find James. James back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Sanchez with a long ball to find Casado. Casado controls well. And he goes to Chalobah. Chalobah look one to find Jackson. Jackson drops one in front of Sanchez, but Doherty was approaching quickly to take that one away from him, which can prove to be dangerous. Another long ball, searching for Larson. James shield that one off for the goalkeeper to pick up. Chalobah now. Acedo to Desbury Hall. Desbury Hall now finds Madueke. Madueke immediately goes to Palmer. Palmer with the turnaround. Finds Chalobah, who is in the middle of the park. Sancho. Go back to Cole Palmer. Sancho's again, receiving from Bucarea. Bucarea pick up Sancho's. And now Chalobah. Long ball from Casado to pick out Madueke. Madueke could not control the ball unexpectedly. He was expected to do better than that. And triple change coming in the way of Wolverhampton Wanderers. As Antonori have seen the end of the game today, Rodrigo Gomez now coming in. And Andre also going out. Belgrade coming in. And Pablo Sarabia also going out, and Gonzalo Guedes also coming in for Wolves. Substitution complete. That is Wolves' answer to the game that is getting out of their hands at the moment, as Chelsea is about 60 minutes closer to their first win in 6 games in the Premier League, rather. Wolves almost lose the ball in a good area, but good fight there. And Semendo pick up the pace. Semendo tackled by James. It is a foul, says the referee. The free kick to Wolves. As Lavia and Gusto also is warming up from the bench. Looks like Joao Felix too's getting ready to come on for Chelsea. Cunha with a run. Cunha with a cross. Chalobah with a header to defend that one. And a reverse header from Cunha will go out of touch to a goal kick for Chelsea. 30 minutes into the second half and 75 minutes into the game. Chelsea getting ready for a triple change as James is on his way out as the captain, sliding the armband to Caicedo, who deputized in this game. James' sister, who plays for Chelsea women, in the stands to watch his brother. Now James on his way out to be replaced by Gusto, like for like change. Desbury Hall is another one who is on the chopping block of the substitution. Desbury Hall will be replaced by, of course, it is the Sassy who replaced James. Sorry, that. And Desbury Hall will be replaced by Gusto. Just so you know, Joao Felix still getting ready on the bench. Getting ready to come on. I can only wonder who he's going to replace, but I'm guessing like for like to replace Cole Palmer, or like for like, or another replacement for Madueke. Restart of the game by the goalkeeper, a long one into the middle of the park, defended well by Bueno. Cole Palmer will pick up the loose ball, but Badu with a header. Ball now with Wolves. Looping pass to find Wolves Rodrigo Gomez, who pick up the pass well, but Gusto will defend well for Chelsea. He finds Cole Palmer now. Jackson may have been in an offside position. Jackson with a goal, and Jackson celebrates, but Jackson is already in an offside position, as I called it. By the time he received the pass that comes late from Cole Palmer, he's already in an offside position. Shots 7 in total in the second half. 66 possession to 34 from Wolves. Target, on target shot is 4 for Chelsea, none for Wolves. And it is the same game in the first half, more or less. Wolves have that lucky goal, which is from a scramble. And that is the only one shot on goal for Wolves. Pass in the middle of the park for Wolves. They're moving the ball well now. Cunha driving through. Now finds Gomez in the box. Chelsea watched that quickly and defended well. Madueke now will pick up the piece. Madueke loses the ball in a dangerous area. And that is the expectation earlier, is that Pedro Neto will not be the replacement, that Madueke will be the replacement. The shot comes in from Cunha. Very good shot there. And a save from the goalkeeper. Cunha is complaining that the goalkeeper has a touch on the ball, and from where I'm sitting, it does look like Sanchez had a touch on that ball. Yes, definitely. A replay did show he had a touch on the ball, but the assistant referee and the referee missed that completely. That will have settled down to be a corner kick from Wolves. Oh, my bad. I think the referee is the one who overruled the assistant referee here. And it is definitely a corner kick for Wolves. With a referee having a word with Kukurea and Badu. Wolves attempting to do similar thing they did in the first half with the goal. Create confusion around the goalkeeper and messes him up. But now goalkeeper opts for a punch rather than a catch that made a mistake in the first half. A ball in the first half that led to the goal was supposed to be a punch from Gomez, but he rather tried to catch the ball. The ball was a fluff that landed in the feet of the Wolves player, Doherty, who turned it into the back of the net. But in this time, Sanchez chooses to punch big on the ball. Now Chelsea moving the ball now with Caicedo from the back. Darabioyo back to the goalkeeper. Sanchez looping ball to find Caicedo. Caicedo pick up the pace. Ball was blocked, and it goes to a throw to Chelsea. Isasi to the throw. Isasi now finds Madueke, who returns favor. A throw again to Chelsea. So far, it is 81 minutes on the clock, precisely 82 minutes on the clock, and 37 minutes into the second half. About 30 minutes left for Chelsea to hold on to the lead. And 30 minutes left for Wolves to get something from this game. And 30 minutes away from Chelsea getting the first win in the Premier League after 6th attempt. And they can go back to the top 4 now with a mess from Newcastle United earlier. Ball landing on the feet of Gomez in the box, but he couldn't redirect it. Jackson pick up the loose ball for Chelsea, but loses immediately. And now, immediately, Doherty pounds on it. The goal scorer for Wolves. Long ball to find Konha. Now he picks Gomez. Gomez drive through in the middle of the park. And they find a good pass to find Wolves' Rodrigo Gomez, who takes a shot. And a save from Sanchez. Wolves back on the ball as they recycle the ball back into the area. Ball cools down. And a shoot opportunity. But Wolves cannot take the advantage of that opportunity there to take the shot. Another cross coming to the area, cleared now. Half clearance by Darabioyo. And Gusto intervention was blocked illegally, says the referee, and that will be a foul. As Chelsea now is preparing for a change. Double change coming in the way of Chelsea with George, the young lad from Chelsea Academy, now getting ready to replace Madueke on the wing. And Joao Felix will definitely be a like-for-like replacement of Cole Palmer. This is definitely one of the very rare occasions where Cole Palmer is being substituted before the end of the game. And in this game, he cannot come up with a goal. Joao Felix to replace Cole Palmer. George to replace Madueke. And Chelsea so far complete 5 changes. Goalkeeper now founds Darabioyo. Chalobah shielded the ball well. Finds Gusto. Gusto to the goalkeeper. Long ball now from the goalkeeper to find Sanchez. Sanchez control majestically and now move the ball through the pace. Sanchez still. Sanchez with a nutmeg and he was blocked off by elbow. A flying elbow from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Number 27 there. That will be Bellegarde, who swing his hands to Jackson's face to stop him from that run. Sanchez, sorry. And Chelsea with a free kick right in front of the box. The 18-yard box. 85 minutes on the clock. 85 minutes into the game. 40 minutes into the second half. 5 minutes left in this game for Wolves to get a result, to get any point at all. And 5 minutes left for Chelsea to hold on to the lead and get all 3 points for the first time after 6 attempts in the Premier League. Gusto now move the ball to the pace. Now find Cucurella. Cucurella spread things wide to find George. George, young lad now, moving through pace. Find Cucurella. Cucurella now to Disasi. A good ball there from Caicedo. Play through to find Cucurella, but Badu comes out quickly to a sliding clearance from Wolves. Or else that will be a very, very dangerous one for Wolves then. Badu with a very good tackle. Darabioyo. Ball long into the middle of the park, but Chalobah will meet that well and finds Sanchez. Sanchez with a through ball to find Caicedo. Chalobah now. Gusto. Back to Caicedo in the middle of the park. Now, Joao Felix will run. Joao Felix finds Gusto. Now, Gusto's pass is a little short, but Sanchez was able to pick things up. Joao Felix. Back to Gusto. Gusto all the way to Darabioyo. Caicedo now. Disasi. Darabioyo. Chalobah. Return to Chelsea with a game in the center half and a win also on the likelihood for Chalobah's return to Chelsea. I wonder if Chalobah is the one who make Crystal Palace tick so far and made Chelsea have to go back all the way to pick him up, or Chelsea is just in a jam and they do not have any choice than to go back for Chalobah. Had a good game today, Chalobah. Caicedo now pick up the ball in the area. Now almost finds Jackson with a through ball. Well defended there by Bueno. Take the ball away from Jackson. Throw to Wolves. George will get a yellow card for his effort. Cucurella to the loose ball. Caicedo, benefactor of that. Caicedo finds Disasi. Disasi back to Caicedo. Caicedo will find Gusto. Gusto to Chalobah. Chalobah move the pace and find Sancho. Sancho now. Sancho's will find Joao Felix. Joao Felix. Joao Felix still as they try to hold on to the ball. Now, Darabioyo to Disasi. Disasi to George. George back to Disasi. Chelsea pushed all the way back to find their goalkeeper. Chalobah now. Looping ball to find Joao Felix. That one is dangerous as it almost ends in the hand of Wolves. But Joao Felix still lose the ball as Gomez pick it up. And now a ball into the area. A shot comes in. But Sanchez didn't have to do much to pick that up from a weak shot from Larson. Chelsea Casado was tackled in the middle of the park illegally, says the referee. And it is Chelsea's free kick with a yellow card to Semedo for his effort to stop Casado's run illegally. He's way behind the ball. There's no way he could get the ball. He was deliberate in trying to tackle the man. The Tunis-born player got a yellow card for that effort. Now Cucurella. Chelsea restart from a free kick. Chalobah now pick things up. Chalobah to Gusto. Gusto pick out Joao Felix, who returned to Chalobah in a good way. Chalobah now finds chances. Chelsea moving dangerously. Sancho's in the box. And now he finds Chalobah. He finds Jackson, whose shot went wide. Jackson was close to get one for Chelsea now. Back on the ball. It is Joao Felix. Finds Jackson now. Jackson controls the ball but couldn't get the shot away as Agbadu defended well. A good turnaround from Larson with Wolf now attacking. Spread one out wide to find the run of Bellegarde. Bellegarde slow things down and goes back to the middle of the park to Gazzello Guedes. Guedes to Gomez. Semedo back to Bellegarde. Wolf mounting the late prayer. It is 5 minutes at a time as we already run out of the regulation time, and out of that 5 minutes, 2 minutes is already gone for Wolves. It's Wolves now with Rodrigo cross into the box. And attempt there from Larson could not redirect the ball towards the goal, as Casado defended well for Chelsea. Quick corner kick. The Wolves to get back on the ball. Badu. Now Bueno. Bueno finds Doherty. Doherty. Ball spread out wide to peek out the run of Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes get the ball away from Lackadaisical Gusto, but that was illegally, says the referee, as he was nudged in the back to get the ball away. Well, I said Lackadaisical Gusto, but Lackadaisical, that is the wrong word to use there. Gusto was only trying to shield the ball away from onrushing Gonzalo Guedes there. And Gonzalo Guedes has to push him off the ball to get it illegally. Chelsea is very much close to their very first win in a long while in the Premier League. And 93 minutes, because the 3 minutes already outspent from the extra time. 2 minutes left to hold on. And it's easy when you are in a 2 goals advantage leading. Robert Sanchez, the Spaniard, pick up a yellow card for his efforts to waste time, which I think is unnecessary. Gusto will pick up a free kick for Chelsea in the middle of the park now as Chelsea is trying to close this one down. Joao Felix now with a dribble. Joao Felix lost the ball as Gomez get the ball away from him. Cucurella with his effort trying to put prayer. Casado got the ball and finds Gusto. Gusto to Sancho's almost. Ball blocked there by Semedo. That would be Antonori, sorry. Another throw for Chelsea, as Chelsea will like to go to the corner here and wind down the clock Take your time with it. Is the next phase. Jackson with opportunity in the area. Jackson still. That will be an offside position, says the referee, as Jackson was clashed into by goalkeeper Jose Sa. Yes, that is a foul, one would think, but the referee says Jackson is already in an offside position before that run. So it wouldn't count from the spot kick, as we definitely are waiting for C to bring this game to a close any moment from now. And yes, it is come to a close at Stamford Bridge as Chelsea pick up a win in this game to get all 3 points, something they long for badly after 5 previous games that have been fumble and wobble for Chelsea. They are back into the winning ways in the Premier League against Wolves, and they can have a smile on their faces now, having seen these off. And I can only say at this point, thank you very much, everybody watching on the social media, on Facebook and on the YouTube and all other social media. And thank you very much, everybody watching on our website at this very moment from ogmnewsng.com. And those who are also watching on ogmnewsfc.com. Thank you very much for your viewing pleasure. And for those of you who are listening on the OGM News FM, thank you very much for listening. This is a very good game of football from both teams already, especially in the very first half in which they were level. But Chelsea asked many questions and were able to draw back their lead into the game. And straight away, Chelsea go back to the top 4 with 40 points behind Nottingham Forest in the 44 points, and Arsenal also in the 44 points. And Liverpool is the lion in the jungle leading the pack here on the table, and he's gonna take a lot more from either one of Chelsea or Arsenal or even Nottingham Forest to bring Liverpool down from that stage, because Liverpool have 1 game in hand against every one of them. And that one is a very huge advantage above everyone else in the pack. So we can rightly say that Liverpool is very strong on the table at the moment. Liverpool with 50 points on that table. Now, Manchester City on the 5th position after picking up points in their recent efforts. They are on 38 points shared with Newcastle United, and Aston Villa with 36 points behind Bournemouth, who is 7th on the table with 37 points. And on the relegation zone, Wolverhampton Wanderers is just a little bit away from the relegation area. A point shared with Ipswich Town, who is also on the relegation zone, and Leicester City on the relegation area. It doesn't look like Southampton can muster what is needed to really do anything at all in these Premier League. They only have 1 win so far in the Premier League and 18